Thank you, fellas. It's a Sunday on the South Side and the road trip finale for the Dodgers. The series is on the line between the Dodgers and White Sox here at Wright Field. Here's the Dodgers starting lineup presented by your SoCal Helpful Honda dealers. It's Ohtani, Pages, and Freeman the first three. Mookie Betts cleaning up at short. Muncy at third. Tucker in right. Ward in left. Rushing, catching, and Freeland at second. Opening the game for Chicago, it's the left-hander Brian Hudson, who followed Anthony Kay on Friday, pitched a clean inning through just 7 pitches and 6 of those strikes. This will be his 34th appearance. His ERA 2.25. The first pitch on Sunday is ball 1 from Hudson. The catcher's interference. That's what Shohei is saying, and he's right.
Drew Romo getting that glove out a little too far, and again when Shohei.
Bouncing ball to short. Montgomery retrieves to Meidroth, and now the turn, a double play. In the air to right field. The first hit of the series for Freeman is a home run. Freeman's 11th of the year, his 7th in the last 24 games.
Can hold him down for a game or two, but you're not holding him down for a series. That's lefty on lefty. He just leaves that pitch inner half of the plate.
Mookie Betts. First pitch, straightaway center field. Peters back on the warning track, spins around and makes the catch with a couple of feet to spare. But a 2-out solo home run for Freddie Freeman gives the Dodgers and Emmett Sheehan the first lead. Starting lineup for the White Sox, put out by Will Venable. Same lineup as the series opener. Antonacci in left, Vargas at third, Benintendi the DH, Montgomery at short, Braden Montgomery in right, Meidroth at second, Gonzalez playing first base, Tristan Peters, who broke up the no-hitter with a home run in the 9th yesterday, he's in center field, and Drew Romo behind the plate. First pitch of the afternoon from Emmett Sheehan. Here's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Start number 13 for Sheehan. Had a little hiccup last Sunday against the Angels, the second shortest start of his career. Right. Popped in the air. Antonacci furious as Pages camps out for the pop-up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The high fastball from Sheehan. Sean Newcomb, another left-hander, warming up in the pen. The 0-1 popped up. Shallow left off the bat of Benintendi. Betts' ball. It's a 1-2-3 first inning for Sheehan, preserving the early 1-0 lead. He leads off the second inning against the new lefty for Chicago. It's Sean Newcomb.
And Nomar and James Loney, the pregame show, talking about that. And, you know, Nomar's how to hit. Max is kind of going that direction.
Tucker drops a bunt right back to Newcomb. He's going to go to second to get Muncy the lead runner.
Get an 0 for 1.
Ward down on 3 pitches. On a 1-2. Newcomb hooks in a slurve for strike 3. That was nasty. Strike 3. Puts him away with the slider.
Again, he's not just filling in. He will manage in the big leagues someday.
On the ground to first. Freeman is there. Sheehan running over. Wins the foot race against Montgomery. He wears a changeup. And it was 5 up, 5 down today. And he breaks up Sheehan's perfect game bid.
They've played their way up to this level.
Tipped into the glove. Strike 3. Bookending K's for Sheehan. He's up to 3 punch-outs. They're 2 scoreless. Swing and a miss. Slurve up and in.
He's gotten ahead on the first pitch. And there you go.
That's a 1-2-3 third for Newcomb. Eric Fetty's warming up. You wonder if Newcomb gets to stay, though. Yes, he did. That's another K for Sheehan.
Of the last two postseasons, especially last year. Emmett excited. He's
that's out number 2. Emmett.
Dugout real quick.
She back out there. You got one more. Strike on Antonacci. Here's Sheehan. On a line to right at Tucker. A 1-2-3 inning for Emmett Sheehan. So 1-0 Dodgers going to the 4th.
He just wanted to get that right. Put a 1 on there.
Now drills one to center, but playable for Peters. And that's going to be all for Newcomb. Will Venable left him in to face the lefty and Freeman. Make a change in front of Mookie Betts. Here's some information on Eric Fetty, making his 14th appearance of the year. His ERA 4.69. He's been better to start the month of June. His last 10 innings.
Hasn't given up a hit on a 4-seamer.
Swinging Tapper played at third, and Fetty's got no throw. A swinging bunt base hit for Mookie Betts. Legitimate thing. Concerns. There it is. Thanks, Leaves. Muncy down on strikes. 2 gone in the 4th. Betts running again, and Romo drops the ball in the transfer. So Mookie's still in second to get into scoring position. Sweeper called, ball 2, and Romo's going to challenge.
Man, Romo might expend both of them in one inning right here. And again, I'm not sure that I'd do that here.
Just clipped the corner. So Tucker down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks from Muncy and Tucker stranding Betts. Bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Dodgers. Emmett Sheehan against Miguel Vargas. First pitch, fly to Andy Pajes. 1 pitch, 1 out for Sheehan.
Swinging the bat like he's swinging it. People are going to embrace you.
Popped him up. Hot Mike Andrew. Mookie Betts at short. 2 out. Line past Freeman. Montgomery finally has one by the first base side. And he's got a stand-up double with 2 outs in the 4th. Struck him out. The 6th punch out for Sheehan strands the 2-out double. Still 1-0 Dodgers. Not just fellow countrymen, but friends and World Baseball Classic teammates. Ryan Ward dumps one into the left field corner on the first pitch of the 5th. That's a leadoff double. Antonacci having some difficulty picking the ball up.
Try and wear out that outside part of the plate.
On the ground to the right side. It'll be a productive first out for rushing. Now that Fetty was able to retrieve that high toss from Gonzalez. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Throw down to third. Ward safe.
Yeah.
Ohtani will get a quick look at Fetty for the White Sox intentionally walk him. Has thrived this year. Can he do it again? Bouncing ball to Montgomery, and that ends the inning. So leadoff double wasted, 2 stranded in the middle of the 5th. It's still 1-0 Dodgers. Strike 3. Fastball down and in, and that's Sheehan's first walk.
The manager doing a nice job here.
Peters pops it up. Shallow right. Freeland going back. Tucker coming in. And it's his ball. 2 away. On the 0-2. Sheehan gets him with a changeup. 4 strikeouts on the changeup. 8 in total for Sheehan. Ball 4 and a leadoff walk.
Yes, it had some top spin and took off. And yes, Mookie makes that play 9 out of 10.
6-4. No double play.
All right.
Muncy to right. It's going to hang up for Braden Montgomery in the 2nd out of the 6th. Fetty's 2-2. Tucker grounds the ball into center field. A base hit. Betts goes from first to third, and the 6th inning rolls along. chases a change and strikes out. They strand 2 more. 1-0 Dodgers, middle 6.
Stand win to challenge. And it's not good.
High flying ball to deep right, and this game is now tied. Sam Antonacci not regarded for his slug, but he just slugged his second home run to reset this series finale.
This pitch, a changeup right here, just leaves that thing up in the zone.
Base hit in the left for Vargas, and he spikes his bat running to first. It's like, finally, I hit one hard, and nobody caught it. Vargas running for second. Rushing's throw. Not in time. Benintendi to right. Chicago's going to jump ahead as that ball gets all the way into the corner. RBI double, Andrew Benintendi. Consecutive hits for the White Sox starting the 6th. And kicking the mound in frustration as Danny Lehman makes a change. 5+ innings for Sheehan. Now the Dodger bullpen will go to work, trailing 2-1. Try and put out the fire.
He's been throwing the ball well. They had a real nice outing the other day in Pittsburgh, where he went through the middle part of the lineup.
Be out in the 6th. And Montgomery lets one fly. Way out of here. Home run number 17 for Colson Montgomery. And the White Sox have a big inning.
Pitch up in the zone. Nobody in the American League has more home runs since the All-Star break of last year to now than
98 innings. There's another hit. Braden Montgomery singles to center. Fly ball opposite field. He looks up, and the White Sox put another one on the board. It's the 3rd home run of the 6th inning and 6th consecutive hit. And this game has flipped completely on a dime. The ground ball to Freddie Freeman. Hey, and out.
all the home runs today, right? To right field.
But conversely, the Dodgers hitting everything on the ground.
Yeah. Antonacci just that one pitch started things.
Strike three called. And that at last ends the sixth inning. But 6 runs for the White Sox with 3 long balls. And the Dodgers trail by 5. 6 hits for Chicago, 3 homers. And Will Venable's not messing around. Top of the 7th. He's going to Grant Taylor right now.
Important to get these 2 guys out before the lineup turns over.
But Rushing puts one in toward the right center field gap, and it's all the way to the wall. A leadoff double for Rushing. Bounces in the dirt away from Romo. He has no idea where it's at. Rushing is going to hold at third base. The 2-2 to Freeland. Hit to left center. On a line to Peters. Tagging at third is Rushing. He'll score on a sacrifice fly, and it's now 6-2. The Dodgers within 4. Now the 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. Bounces the first pitch to the right side. And that ends the 7th. The Dodgers get 1 from the bottom of the order on a Freeland sac fly. 7th inning stretch time. It's brought to you by Bottom of 6. Emmett Sheehan was cruising, and then the White Sox exploded.
That one he did not have to sprint.
Ground ball to Freeland. First out of the 7th. Grounds the ball to Muncy. Stretch from Freeman, 2 out. On the ground to Muncy, and it skips over. A 2 out, 2 strike single for Benintendi. Down swinging, and that's the final out of the 7th. Nobody really knew, but now we know we're going to the 8th. 6-2, the Dodgers trail. Smack to Vargas. His whole career has been like, I want to start, I want to start, I want to start. As Betts belts one to left field, carrying toward the bullpen and into the bullpen. A solo home run for Betts to make it 6-3.
Love to see that. Mookie getting that bat head out front. Slider just kind of backs up. Pitcher makes a mistake. Mookie makes him pay.
Muncy skies it high in the air to right center. And you see the wind taking it back. Can't get into the jet stream. Instead rolls it over. That ends the 8th inning. The Betts solo home run brings the Dodgers within 3, but running out of time going to the 9th. Liner over Hernandez, fielded by Betts. 1 out. Ground ball to Betts. 2 away in the 8th. Fly to left, forward toward the line. Makes the catch. So 1, 2, 3, 8th for Hernandez. We go to the 9th. The Dodgers down to their last 3 outs and down 3 runs.
Just need somebody to get down to first base. You know, Tani back up there.
5 homers. A 4-pitch walk. And after that, if you're Dalton rushing, you're going to have to see one.
Yeah.
Strike 3. 3-2. Dominguez is 9th to Freeland. Line down the right field line. A fair ball into the corner. They are going to wave around Ward. No throw home. An RBI double for Alex Freeland. And the tying run coming to the plate.
That is a big league at bat. After falling behind 0-2. Works it to a 3-2 count after fouling pitches, and then scalds a ball down into the corner.
Rio.
What are you even messing around with? Yeah.
Ball 4. Tying runs on for the Dodgers. The payoff to Pages. Ground ball stopped at second. Mydroff. The toss to Montgomery just in time to get 1, but the game continues. Ball game over. Series over. The White Sox hang on for dear life and win the finale 6-4. For the Dodgers, this may be just another interleague series, but as you can hear, the people on the south side of Chicago Having a team around first place into the month of June for the first time in forever, it means a heck of a lot more. So now it's a flight back home and a 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays. For Eric